fucking record on that. Give me that. That's what we want. Welcome.
Welcome back to the Mr. KnowItAll podcast.
Welcome back to episode 79 of the Mr. KnowItAll podcast.
Sorry, it's not 80.
Huh?
I'm sorry, it's not 80.
It's not 80 yet.
That's all right.
It's not 80 yet. It's only
It's coming.
79, but it's 80,
It's coming.
80 is coming. Yes,
80
it is.
is coming.
Yes, it is.
It's coming.
I don't. Is that pause worthy? Say 80 is coming. I don't know.
What I'm saying in my head is pause worthy.
Yeah, I know. Most people.
Hey, I would love. Hey, 80. I'm gonna still be trying to squeeze Jones off if I can.
Oh man. Of the Mr. KnowItAll podcast, I am your host, Mr. KnowItAll, aka Keith Saunders, BKA Michael Voorhees, and aka Haiku. If you want to be rapper about it.
Spit that hot fire.
Jay-Z.
Uh-huh.
Nas.
Uh-huh.
Eminem.
Uh-huh.
DMX.
Uh-huh.
Busta.
And Dylan. You over Dylan? Well, you know. I mean,
But I wanted to work with him more than I wanted to work with Puff.
I can't even hit them octaves right now. As you can see, I apologize if my voice isn't as gorgeous as it normally is. I got a little
Sound like Anita Baker.
Yeah, I got a little Anita Baker with some Jada Kiss and some old school Barry White. A little bit of everything going on right now. Telling me this. Oh, that shit sound bad.
Don't do that.
Yeah.
I could do Barry a little bit better.
Yeah, listen.
You telling me this.
All right,
You ain't low enough for Barry.
You don't do that shit either.
No, don't
And
do that.
to my right.
My voice is always too ashy half the time. It is what it is.
Yeah, I know.
Like,
But I will be speaking to y'all and hosting this podcast with the ashiest voice alive, and I don't give a fuck. I got water. And I can project.
Is water your lubricant for
Pause.
your throat that's ashy? Is that your lotion?
Oh, that's what we doing. So we talk about throat lubricants this early in the podcast.
You
Yo,
said
you see
your
how
throat
wide her
was
mouth is open
ashy.
with?
You said your mouth was your throat was ashy. So I was asking.
My voice is ashy. I didn't say my throat was ashy.
Where do you think your voice comes from?
From my vocal cords.
Phil,
And
baby.
your vocal cords are weird. In your motherfucking throat, nigga.
Underneath
In
the
your
skin.
motherfucking throat, nigga.
Underneath the
So,
skin
baby.
of my neck. Underneath the skin on my neck.
All right.
And to my right. The mouth for the south.
In my larynx.
This nigga. Can you please introduce yourself, please?
Lyrical thing. Not my larynx.
What the fuck is that sound? Is that a motorcycle ride back?
I thought
Fucking
it was
shut
you
the hell up.
talking, but
And you want to introduce yourself, nigga? You
I
that,
didn't hear that.
and you that
He
high?
didn't hear that.
This
He
nigga-
didn't hear that.
He said what?
You said what was that going by? I was like, he said a motorcycle. I was like,
This how we giving it up today.
Hey, at least she give it to you without telling you to watch the replay.
Listen.
you know, normally I don't repeat myself.
Yeah, I know. Then I gotta wait. I gotta
I
wait.
be
time
waiting
doing the
for you.
editing.
I be waiting for you to just go watch it. You hear what I said?
Most of the time, I gotta wait till I'm doing the editing, and then I turn. I'm like, this motherfucker. Go ahead, man. What's your name?
Look, he got tears in his eyes.
I know. This nigga, it's too early for this shit. What is the fuck is your name?
Hi, my name is Rough Rider.
Hi, my name is
R. Dot Rider.
Uh-huh.
DJ Ruffy Hendrix.
Right.
The general Mr. I'm going
Person
in.
of the
And
small
all the rest
world.
of that old things, kind of sort of many different things, but point blank period all day, every day. I am Ruffy Hendrix, the mouth of the South.
And to my left.
Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
How are
It's
you?
good to see you guys.
I know. How about it?
It's good
Yo,
to
can
see
you move your
guys.
glasses? I
Oh
keep hitting
yeah,
these
I was
motherfuckers.
supposed because I was supposed to
Aren't
wear
you
them.
supposed to? Yeah.
It's supposed to be a part of the ensemble. Don't hate.
Are they prescription?
Nope. Damn it.
Damn, you gotta put them out there. On the,
I was just asking. No, I didn't. I was just asking.
They might be prescription.
Okay, and
All right.
That don't mean
I
they
was
his
going to
prescription.
say
They might not be prescription.
my son had some glasses that look like those. I was going to tell you to be careful because they break easily and they're not repairable.
Oh, okay. Well,
Thank you.
These ain't cost that much. These, $40.
Any
Shit like that.
who?
Go ahead.
The diva is back.
Hey,
After many trials and tribulations over
Uh-huh.
Memorial Day weekend.
Oh shit.
I did have a good time in Baltimore, thanks to some
Oh,
big
really?
brothers. Yes, the big brothers at Kappa Alpha Psi Incorporated. Make sure me and my sisters had a good time.
Oh, that's nice.
Returning was hell, but I am in a good place today.
That's good.
Today was better than yesterday. Tomorrow will be better than today.
Absolutely. You gonna
For
get
those that don't know, I am the diva
unless you get a gun.
at all times,
Okay.
Give more.
and I'm for the shits today.
Let's
Drops
do
the
it.
motherfucking mic.
Yep. I ain't dropping bombs. I'm cocking a gun. Pause. That's what they call it.
Make me drop my Smarties.
Pause. I mean, there's nothing I can do.
Did it bounce?
Listen. Shout out.
Floor.
Listen out. Shout out to the Spotify listeners, Apple Podcast listeners, Google Podcast listeners, Stitcher listeners, SoundCloud listeners, Anchor listeners,
Home Team Squad.
and the YouTube viewers.
Hi.
What's happening? What's happening? What's happening?
What happening?
Get with us on IG at Mr_Know-It-All_pod. The Facebook fan page, which is always still twirling and whirling, at Mr. Know-It-All Podcast fan page.
Twirly.
Listen, get your mind out the gut. You can't see
Get a
shit
whirly
no more.
swirly.
And please send
Get a
us.
Wally.
Twirly? Wallies?
You was getting Wallies.
No,
Hey.
you said you was getting Wallies
When I get a Wally?
when you was in high school or something.
Oh yeah. You said you guys gave a Wally in
Yeah, but we didn't.
2015.
13, honey. 13,
I'm
get it
sorry.
right.
That was the name of the episode. Please send us all your fuckery, duckery, and schmuckery over to the Gmail at MrKnowItAllPod@gmail.com. That's MrKnowItAllPod@gmail.com. All right. We always start off the show with the useless facts, so I'm gonna start off with some fuckery. Did y'all know that the morning after pill is just a whole bunch of birth control pills into a big pill?
That's what Plan B is.
That's exactly what a Plan B pill is. Did you know that?
I did not know that.
So oh shit, I was about to say something crazy. Fellas out there, the next time you shoot the club up and she's on birth control, but apparently she's telling you she hasn't been taking them or she missed them, tell her to take 4 and call you in the morning. Because it's the same thing as a Plan B. Or she should have just did that. Hold on, I got to give myself a motherfucking gun kick.
I guess we all with this shit today, huh?
We are all with the shits today.
go.
My voice may not seem like I am, but I am with the shiznits today. So, how's everybody feeling? How's everybody moving? How's everybody moving around? We already asked, but everybody's feeling
Damn,
good.
you
You feeling
talking
good?
like a goddamn auctioneer and shit.
Yeah, man. Everybody's feeling good. You moving around.
I ain't
everything-
gonna hold. I like this though. Let's go. Keep this shit going. Yeah.
Oh, so we talking like Bone Thugs and Harmony? Like, what the fuck is we doing? Like,
nah, that was really more some West Coast shit. You know what I mean? Some
Okay.
more, yeah, that was more some
I can dig it.
190s. West
But nah, absolutely. Listen, fuck it. Let's just start talking.
Let's start.
Is there anybody in your life that you would feel comfortable being indebted to?
Yes.
Elaborate. Tell me more.
My uncle.
Okay,
Oh,
you want specific. Okay,
Yeah.
let's talk.
I actually have 2 uncles. One on my dad's side, one on my aunt's side.
Okay.
That I know that if for whatever reason I needed to borrow from them,
Yeah.
that they would willingly give.
I'm
And I
hearing the
would-
weirdest sound in the background. What the hell is
You
that?
sure it's not that turtle bumping up against the wall?
But why the fuck would it be picking that sound up? That's weird.
It always
it
picks
went,
it
went
up.
away.
Anyway.
I think it was this nigga doing something. What are you doing?
It's not me.
But go ahead.
Don't blame it on me this time.
So
But I would feel comfortable like borrowing and taking my time, not taking my time to give it back, but I knew they wouldn't. I know either one of them wouldn't be like pressed to say I need my money back by a certain day or whatever. Like those are 2 people
Right.
that on my dad's side, outside of my cousin, I'm the only niece, and I've been with him the longest, and he's always offering, money.
Okay.
When I see him.
oh, all right.
So sometimes I take him up on it, sometimes I don't. On my mom's side, my mom is one of 10. So you can imagine how many nieces and nephews and uncles and aunts and how many it is. I am his favorite.
Okay.
And he will tell you
So these are
I ain't pissed at
these are only family members that you feel that way. Any non-family members?
No.
Why?
I don't know. I'm not somebody that likes to borrow.
It is Kellie's boobs that is doing that.
Yo,
I don't like to borrow this.
oh, listen. I didn't realize it. I didn't
hear it at all.
Yo, you didn't
I
hear it.
bet you didn't.
I didn't hear it at all.
You didn't feel it?
Nope, sure didn't. How big
So,
these things are, please.
so here's the deal. The reason.
a quarter off
Oh,
and I
I'm
still
sorry,
ain't
bro. I
feel
didn't ask you. Is there anybody non-family member or even family member that you would feel
Only
comfortable
family
meeting?
only family member I would say would be my mother.
Okay. Okay.
That would be for me.
Right. Why?
I ain't
is
even
that?
I ain't even comfortable being indebted to her.
Yeah, me neither.
And believe me, even with being indebted to her, I'm gonna be on my ass to get her money back.
Yeah. I think that's where the comfortability. Even though
I'm gonna be on my ass to get her money back.
I'm not even talking about money, but I wasn't talking about money, but I can understand what you're saying though.
Well, I thought.
I mean, indebted kind of. Yeah, well, I guess it does imply money though, doesn't it? Does it imply money more than anything?
It could be a material thing. It could be a material thing.
Right.
But money is the whatever the material thing is.
Right,
Ultimately, you're indebted. The financial value of it.
That's true.
To be real.
Right.
If it's a matter of I need somebody to co-sign for a car,
Okay. All right. So let's go.
they're
there.
going to financially be indebted the value of the motherfucking car.
So
At sale price value of the car, not that after they drive off the lot value of the car.
Right.
And I could say I could say my other half, my queen.
Okay, so you would feel
I could say
that's where I
her.
was going with that. If you had your significant other,
Because if you want to be technical in certain aspects, I owe her money. Nah. And I'm trying to pay her goddamn money. Nah.
what you got a tab?
Yeah, I got a tab.
You got a tab?
I got a tab.
What's your tab?
I ain't gonna.
Would you?
I got a tab.
If you had a significant other, not saying I don't know your personal life.
I don't.
You don't have it. You still single?
Yeah.
Okay. If you had a significant other as of right now, would you rather be indebted to them or would you rather them be indebted to you?
Neither.
Yeah. Like,
How would you feel about your man being indebted to you?
I don't know.
Keep it a bean.
He's
No,
an
keep it
asshole.
1,000.
I think it depends on the circumstance. I think it depends on I think the circumstances dictate my reaction or pressing or not pressing the issue. But if we are in the same house together, if we are taking care of bills together,
Right.
then it's just, let's find a way to work this.
Is it worse? Is it worse for you to be indebted to them or for them to be indebted to you? And that goes either way.
It also depends. I think it depends on who your mate is. I like for me, I think it would depend on who my mate is. Do I have someone that's going to press me, about $50 I borrowed so I could get my nails done or whatever. Which nigga, you should really be taking care of that anyway because I'm doing this to look good for you. But if it's something I wanted to, I didn't have enough for, and I'm like, babe, send me some money so I can do this. If it's something that is pressing about it, as soon as I get it, I have no problem, giving it back. But on the same token, if we're a team, then it is, what it is.
It is what it is. So, in your instance, do you feel like you would be more understanding as a man
What was the question again?
if your woman was you high as shit? If your woman was indebted to you, do you feel like you would be more understanding as a man? Are men? Fuck this.
I feel
Are
as if
men?
I am.
Let's
And I have been.
line it up.
I can give you an
Because I don't think we hold the account as well as they hold the account. We'll remember, but we won't hold the account as much as a female will usually hold the account.
Why is that? Is it because of the station of a man?
Partially, yes.
If
I think
if you are supposed to be
I think
the
majority,
head,
like she just said, certain
the
things
umbrella.
like getting her nails done, you know, they feel, and it's anything wrong with feeling that way.
Right.
But women feel as if, well, some women feel as if
Most.
if we living together, you supposed to pay for me to get my hair done and my nails done.
Right.
But I feel as if you're doing that, then you should be paying for us to get our haircuts, or if you know our grooming needs, you know. At the same token, you want us to be groomed and right for you as well.
But what would be the difference?
I have
though?
no problem with that though. But
So let me ask you, wait. If a haircut costs $25 and it costs $30 to get your refill, what do you break even and you give me $5? Or I give you $5? What the fuck? I don't understand. I don't get it.
But he paid for his haircut and for my hair to get done and for my nails to get done and for my pedicure because maybe, you know.
What if he get pedicures?
And manicures.
And
Hey,
manicures.
it is what it is. Let's go together and just put it all on one card.
Exactly.
Matter of fact, let's show up at the gas station at the same time, and you pump your gas, and then I pull up and pump my gas, and it's still one transaction. Let's just do that. I heard somebody used to do that, so that whatever.
So it's just one transaction.
Yeah, it's just one transaction.
Is it on a gas card where somebody pays the bill?
I mean, it's on. If you have a joint account, then it's just coming out your account. Is y'all doing that? That's. I think that may be where I'm staring this at. If you are in one house and you have like a shared account, and
Right.
stuff comes out the shared account, that's one thing. But if you are both having separate accounts,
I'm bringing this up because I always be looking at. I look at the role situation as an odd entity in itself. Because no. I'm just saying. I'm saying it because I look at the role situation in any relationship as an odd entity. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Unless like what we was talking about, a situation where in most situations, that's why women look for men that are well off because it's supposed to be out of sight, out of mind in most scenarios, in most situations. But when you start, it's different.
That's why it was always.
It's different when you're moving on an equal accord. Like if you move on an equal accord or whatnot, there's still going to be some sort of dilemma that goes along with that. So that's why I'm wondering from just from other people's
kind of
perspective.
power struggle.
Yeah, like how do people find a way to say,
where
okay,
do you
boom.
find the middle ground?
Yeah, where do you find the middle ground for that?
That there itself is the actual question.
yeah.
Right.
I
Where do
think
you
in my
find the
home, growing up, on
right.
the visual I saw
Yeah.
was my mom handled the house. However, my dad went to work,
Okay, right.
and when the paycheck came,
Passed the paycheck
there's at least 75%
Right.
breaks off to mom
Past the
to
peas, like we
handle,
used
you
to
know,
do. Right.
to handle the bills of the house, to make
Right,
sure
right.
that Kelly has what she needs for school, for dance, for whatever
Absolutely. Right.
multiple
Right.
activities I was involved in.
Right.
And just to make sure that everything in the house was taken care of. So he didn't have to so much sit down and pay the bills,
Okay.
but
okay.
he went to work to make the money that paid the bills, you know, assisted in making sure that I went to a private school for some time.
Right.
Make
right.
sure that private school was paid for. So, you know,
I just see the diet like a lot of times.
it was between Belinda and Joseph. It was definitely a team effort. The village helped. I know.
I don't think that's what these new chicks out here, these new young Jones, they don't understand.
I told you what happened. I told you about this before. When you come from a situation somewhat like mine, I wasn't raised by a single mother.
Okay.
Far from. There was plenty of times she did kick him out.
Okay.
And from the visual that I had, even though for most of my life, my dad was in the house.
Right.
mom was in charge.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And even though this is not what she probably intended to show me, this is what I saw, is regardless if he's in the house or not,
Right.
I'm going to make sure shit gets done.
Okay.
Now, I know she never said, I don't need a man.
Right,
I know
right.
she never said, I don't need him.
Mm-hmm.
However, optics.
Understood.
So then I go into my life and stand on my own and
right.
I'm good or whatever. But when you are, like I said before, when you are a teenager and you're 16
Right.
and having a baby, you're not living in the house with that child's father.
Oh, you bringing up a whole different. Yeah.
No, but I'm saying this is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It goes down that line.
Okay,
So if
I see where you're going
this
with
is
that.
all you've seen from your mother being 16.
Right.
When you grow up to do your own thing, and you might even be 16, 17, repeating the same situation.
Right.
You're not in the house with a man. You're in the house with your father, maybe your grandfather, maybe no father. Who knows? But there's still, I don't need. So this is where it comes to, I can stand on my own. From what these young girls are saying, I can stand on my own.
Right.
I don't need
right,
you,
right, need it. Right.
or let me get a sugar daddy. He don't want nothing, in my house. I don't have to deal with him, whatever. So I don't know.
I mean, my thought process.
I personally want to be in a
the
relationship.
one question we can move on from this in a second, though. But the one question that I always think about.
We got real heavy, real off
Yeah,
the rip.
I did. Because I was just thinking about that. The reason why is that no. Listen to this though, right? You ever think about somebody that brings substantially less to a situation, like substantially less to a situation, like those.
I've been that person.
Okay. So but all right. Before we even go to any personal situations, let's.
I didn't like being that person.
Right. Exactly. Okay. Understood. So let's talk about as far as
here's
listen. Wait. Before let's talk about it as far as the woman in the situation goes. Let's just say the woman comes in, and you know what I'm saying, she bought the big butt and a smile. You know what I'm saying? She's like Eddie Murphy from Raw. Now we have $300 million and $70. What you gonna? You know what I'm saying? Because I want to do my share. You know what I'm saying?
Half.
Right. Exactly. So my thing is
I want half a D.
Right. Exactly. What is she bringing? What is that person bringing to the table that even gives them any type of leverage in this relationship? Especially if you're so far in the red as far as what you bring to the table. Because there's a lot of relationships that's like that. And there's men out here that love nothing more than taking care of women. That's what they want to do. They feel empowered because they want their woman to not do shit, take care of the kids, take care of the house. Old traditional values. And then you got other people out here that's like, yo, no, you know what I'm saying? I'm doing shit, you do shit. But the thing that it doesn't get, the thing that doesn't get to a lot of times is the fucking, guess what? The woman that's taking care of the majority of the shit and the nigga at home taking care of the house and raising the kids. You got it sometimes, but that man is looked down upon. You know what I'm saying? He's not respected in the same light. By society, by family, by friends, by none of that. So my thought process is, why is it such? Is it because we hold on to these old standards, but we want to be new age? Because to me, it's so hypocritical the way we speak on these things.
I mean, at the end of the day, I personally think, and this is just coming from someone who was definitely raised with both parents,
right?
That it is the responsibility of both parents to take care of the house together, to take care of the children together.
Right.
So, like I said before, I said this maybe a couple of episodes back. There was a time in my life where my dad was unemployed.
Okay, right.
Okay. I didn't go to daycare. I didn't go to my aunt's house. I didn't go anywhere else. My dad stayed home and watched me.
Yeah.
While my mom went to work. You know, he was still, no matter what he did, no matter how he did it,
right,
he was still a man of the house.
Would that work?
He was still the head
right.
of the household.
Would that work for you? Would that work for you?
I don't know. I can't say yes or no. I'm being 100%.
Right.
I'm being 100%.
When
I say I don't know, I
right.
can't give you a definite yes. I can't give you a
Then
definite no
give me-
because I'm not in that situation.
All right. Then entertain me. Entertain me with the idea of what it would be. How would you feel? Let's say you came in the crib and he asked you to do something, but you've been at work all day. He was like, yo, can you do me a favor, change the baby, or do this, that, and the third?
If he's been home all day,
right,
with the baby,
okay,
and the house is clean,
yeah,
doing the shit that I'm expected to do while I have a job,
right,
okay.
Right.
But if
what you say, do me a favor, take out the trash real quick.
I've yet to meet a man to let me touch the trash.
Listen. But this is different. This is a different type of nigga.
Well, I don't want that.
This is a different type of man. He done had 4 or 5 trash trips today. He cleaned the back of the toilet. He did everything else. He vacuumed and whatnot. He rubbing your feet when you get in there. But he's got to go run and change the baby real quick. And can you do me a favor? Can you take out that bag of trash? Not a whole lot of trash, just one bag once you get out.
If he's going to run to change the baby,
you gonna take
let
the
me
trash
go
out?
run, put my sneakers on real quick.
Go take the trash out.
And take the trash out.
Okay.
But that's why I said, I mean,
what if you say he's tired? He's tired.
This is now 44-year-old Kelly. And not one of these young girls on the street.
Mm-hmm.
I'm okay with trying to do my part. If you've been at home all day,
19-year-old Kelly was
fuck you, nigga.
Why
is the trash still in the fucking house? Damn. What you do all fucking day?
Ooh.
Nigga.
I was playing Techno Bowl.
So let me ask you. All right, let me ask you.
Like I said, 44-year-old Kelly.
Can I elaborate?
Look, 44-year-old Kelly.
Can I have fun with this topic for a second and whatnot?
Half a second.
Do you think that would if a woman felt that way towards her man because he was on that type of vibe or whatnot, and she felt more of the man in the relationship, do you feel like that would
It's
put
not
her
gonna work. It's not gonna work.
Right. Do you think that she?
Do
you think she'd be faster to cheat on him?
Yes.
What? Dog. I do that, dog.
Yes.
Yo, that's the reason why that's why that dynamic don't work. Look, that's why that dynamic does not work.
And but I'll say this. You know how people talk about alpha males, beta males, or whatever.
Right.
An alpha male will not let you feel that way. An alpha male.
Mm-hmm.
I posted this on my page from another podcast.
Yeah.
Is for the most part when y'all tell me, I'm 85%, male
Mm-hmm.
and 15% female, is because I have to hold down so much shit.
Okay.
In my life.
Right.
Just in my home,
mm-hmm.
at work,
right.
in general. So when you find somebody that actually says, let me take some of that off your shoulder.
I like what you said when you said that. But can I intervene? Can I just interrupt for 1 second?
Have y'all not noticed the makeup?
Oh, absolutely.
Just a little bit.
I know
because it's a little bit more relaxing.
You know what I'm saying? The titties is titty, and we get it. We understand.
But the titties is always titties. Niggas going nig, titties going tit.
But listen, let me explain.
But when you have someone that actually, even if they're not taking the actual weight off you, but when they talk to you and they give you.
But see, HR, this is the fucking problem. HR. God damn it. Knew he was going to do it. Listen, I just want to say something. We can move on from this. We can move. We can. Exactly. It's too high. It's too high for that shit. We gonna move on from this topic in a second.
They gonna be sweating.
We gonna move on from this topic in a second. But the reason why I say that is that, and I asked that is because
I'm well medicated.
God damn it, I forgot my point. You motherfuckers talk too much.
You got this.
I wasn't me, it was him.
No.
All right. Distracted.
I got what?
Got distracted.
Oh my God. You know what? HR. I need an HR department bad. But exactly. But see, my thing is that I think that I think that's where we got misconstrued. I think that the whole society has the objective or the thought process of what they call an alpha male misconstrued.
Yeah.
Because we believe that the alpha male is stern, boisterous, and demanding.
It's a fucking balance.
But
like you can have it. You can have an alpha male and an alpha female.
Most alpha males that I know Just do what needs to be done. There's not a whole lot of barking about it.
And that is what an alpha male is.
You ever see
You're not
going
to talk a whole bunch of shit.
You ever see a nigga?
You
ever see a nigga?
it.
I seen one time when a nigga was like, I don't know if it was a video or something. Yeah, the bull walked in, and he was with his homie, and he had just got out. And the bull, it was a dude, his ex-girl's new boyfriend. And he was in there, and you know what I'm saying? He probably fucked before she left. She went to work. He laid up in the bed. Bull, for some reason, got in the crib. And Bull was essentially like, yo, alpha male, nigga, I'll fucking kill you in here, this, that, and the third.
You don't need to say all that shit.
And that's kind of my point, nigga. Only thing, okay, so nigga, you not alpha male.
All you have to do
first
is...
and foremost, you're not the alpha male. You know why you're not the alpha male, nigga?
Because you announced yourself.
Not only because
if you have to tell somebody who you are,
not even that,
then you are not that person.
That's true, but not even only that. The bigger issue was the fact that, nigga, I got the bitch. I was just fucking her. She just left and went to go work, and I'm laying up in the bed, nigga. You broke in this house. You an alpha male around them jail niggas you was around, but you in here with you and your man looking all swole because you looking to try to trash a nigga. Dog, I'm not sitting up here. I'm not having a dick swinging contest with you right now. I won already, but you trying to push me, nigga. What you want me to do, nigga? You want to fight? You want to beat me up? Okay, do that. You think that's gonna make you the alpha male for a minute, and I think that's kind of the point that we get. That's the animal instinct, right? Huh? That's what I'm saying. But that's the animal instinct that we have of that.
I tell my son this all the time.
Right.
All the time. That one with all the mouth can't fight worth shit.
Oh yeah, of course.
I was like, it's the silent ones.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, the ones that walk silently and carry a big stick all day.
Yeah.
I don't have to prove anything to you. I know who I am, and I'm solid in who I am.
Well,
if I gotta knock you out, I'm not gonna tell you I'm gonna knock you out, nigga. I'm just gonna knock you out.
Yeah, I wasn't a talker.
Yeah, it's not. It's because it's not nothing to talk about.
What? You have pissed me off. I knock you out. Boom, bang, boom.
Yeah,
it is. And for those motherfuckers that's looking at this right now talking about, didn't you get your ass whooped in the house? Yes, I did. I'm not talking about me. I'm talking about an alpha male. Anyway.
Because Kellie definitely told her ass, you got too many dicks. You need to give him to me. She said,
yeah, I said it.
She said, no, I want all the dicks. And
Wait a minute.
Kellie said, fuck you, and took the dick. And then she got mad and said, bitch, you took the dick after I told you not to take the dick.
What's that TikTok?
Oh shit.
What you want me to bring after work? Bring the dick.
Previously on Elevator Stories.
Guess what? That was mine for a good 2 years.
Didn't I tell you? But it's okay. But listen.
It's okay.
Speaking of that, but you thought she was your friend, so that brings me to the next topic. Brings me to the next topic. Nice little segue in the situation.
Zoom.
When your friends talk about you when you're not around, what do you think that they say, or how do you think that they think of you when you're not around? Like honestly, what do you think that your peoples, your homies, your friends, ones you call sisters and brothers, would say about you when you're not around?
I think they talk about my parenting.
Really? Why?
Well, I actually was hanging out with one of my girlfriends, and she's like no holds barred.
Okay.
At all.
Okay.
So she told me.
Oh, you was hanging out with Hulk Hogan. Let me tell you something, sister.
You
need to get a handle on that.
Chick is
no
no
24-inch python.
But that's why I love her, because she's so like the anti-Kellie. She's completely different than me.
Oh, okay.
But I guess that's what makes us get along.
Oh,
so
she got
well.
hands.
Oh yeah, that bitch got hands.
Oh, okay.
That bitch will knock a nigga out.
Yeah, she the fuck. Yeah,
the
elevator story. What a little different.
She was sitting at the house waiting with me, waiting for her nephew.
Okay. Right.
But yeah, I think my parenting may be, spoken about that.
Is this something that you get the word of that from her? Or is that
no, she told me directly.
Oh, she told you directly.
She was like, you my sister. I'm not going to talk about your back. Talk behind your back.
Right.
And not tell you what I said. And she's like, I was having a conversation, and I just, I don't think
Okay. But that's something that she could say to you. So
I
that,
respect
essentially,
that.
if she
I
could
super
tell you that,
respect
right?
that.
If she could tell you that, that's not really something she's saying behind your back. Do you feel like you have any
right,
other
but
friends?
hey, I don't know if I just
Well,
cussed her.
it is because when she had the conversation, Kelly was not there to defend herself. So it was technically a conversation that she did have behind her back, but she came to her and informed her of that conversation.
Right.
But
like
that's
I
not
never
really behind
like
your
had
back
no,
then.
but
If
no.
they tell you what I
she
said
not,
to somebody,
well,
that
hey,
ain't
no,
really
but
behind
had
your
she
back.
not come over, I would have never known she had that conversation.
But she had every intention on, but she was going. Oh, she didn't have every intention on telling you.
No.
Or maybe she did when she saw you, because she never had to bring it up.
Yeah.
She saw you and she
We were
brought it up.
just- Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Do you have anybody, any friends you feel like as far as what do you think that people that you tight with say behind your back? I mean, it could be good, it could be bad, it could be, you know what I'm saying, something to be like, you know what, that I find that is an issue. Because I got things that I think people say beyond. Nigga, what?
There's a lot of things that I'm pretty sure people say.
Right.
Some things I will not put on the air. Some things I really will not put on the air.
Okay.
But I think one of the biggest consensus is when is that nigga gonna get himself together?
Where do you get that from? Where do you get somebody saying something like that? Look at this nigga. Sit your stupid
He
ass.
is almost out of the damn
He
turtle
been
tank.
doing that shit for 2 years.
Shit like this, man.
One of
I'm
these
already-
days. But so where do you get that idea from?
Conversations
Conversations with who? With that person?
with different people.
With different people? But not the people we talking about.
Different family members.
Family members.
Different
Okay.
or people who are considered family.
Okay.
who
Okay. Right.
We have good deep conversations.
Right. Right.
That's why I say it's something that I say will be a consensus.
Mm.
That I know more than I mean, and like I
Right,
said,
right.
because the goal ultimately for all of us is to get ourselves together. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And so I have so much fucking potential.
But dog, you already know. You know how I feel about it. We talk about potential. You know how I feel about potential. You know how I feel about potential, and that's the reason why I say what I say, just on the strength of I don't think
I think I don't like when people actually say certain things to me thinking that they are encouraging.
Okay. Now
Yeah.
that's a whole nother thing. Some people
Yeah.
just don't know how to fucking talk to
Right.
people. That's
like
a difference.
I don't know how it sounded
Right.
in your head.
Yeah, that shit came
But
out mad
the way,
weird.
like I went to a club last week with
Mm-hmm.
my sister in tow.
Right.
And this is my baby sister.
Uh-huh.
So she goes to completely different clubs than I go to.
Oh, you went to
She go to
Turn up,
they play
Time for the twerkulator.
they
It's time for the
play my good
twerkulator.
old oldies and whatnot.
The new joint? No, the new joint.
No.
the City Girls one.
Yeah.
Oh, they play. So they went to you went to
I went to an oldie spot.
Oh, okay.
And she came to me. And when I picked her up, I'm like, what the hell do you have on? Like, girl, do you know where we going? It ain't even that deep for this outfit.
She probably said it's gonna be men there. Then this is that time for that outfit.
Right. So
I ain't mad at her. That's
She an old
kind
prom
of
gown
so
on.
that's kind
like
of
she
She had an
not
old
so
prom
much she
gown
stuck
on,
out the
just
house,
just
but
cut short.
husband did
yeah.
not know that was the outfit she had on. And so a lady walked up to my sister in the evening and told her, she's like, I'm not a hater. First of all, when somebody opens a conversation and says, I'm not a hater,
yup.
bitch, you a hater.
Yep. What she say?
She said, I'm not a hater. She's like, I love that outfit you have on. I wish I could, she's like, my ass is flat, so I can't even wear nothing like that.
Okay.
She's like, but this is definitely the wrong club for that outfit.
Why?
Why'd you have to say anything? What did it sound like in your head? What did it sound like in your head when you walked over to my baby sister?
Was it the wrong?
Yeah, it was the wrong outfit.
Why?
I told her that.
Why was it the wrong outfit?
So.
It was a bunch of.
But
So I have to be diplomatic on that.
I told my sister.
She was there.
It was the wrong.
Whoever may not have even known her.
Grandma,
at
I'm
all.
here. Grandma. Yeah.
Oh well, yeah. So she was right.
She was mad because
She
her
was
husband,
already
her
right.
old ass husband
Was
was
checking out.
looking.
She couldn't She couldn't wear it.
My sister had a cat suit on. And when I say sister,
and the ass was ass.
I mean biological.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
I feel like
So,
so the ass was assing.
the ass was ass. And the titties was tittying.
The ass was ass.
The ass and the titties was tittying.
Okay.
But it was sheer on the sides.
Oh, she looked like Marty Jannetty.
Whoever that is.
It's like The Rock, or she had to Shawn Michaels the HBK.
So
sheer.
yeah.
So the sheer, you could actually see the skin parts on the side.
Yeah, like up here.
Like she
like
remember
up
the
here.
Rock and Roll Express.
Look,
okay.
like up here.
Oh, by the
booty.
But all right, so all right, before you even go
On the side.
What's the little
fupa?
but the fupa. All right, we know what a fupa is, right? But
I know what a fupa is, but somebody told me those letters actually mean something.
What is the hip? What is the thick girl hip? Because
the handles?
The fupa. All right, here we go. Every thick girl doesn't have essentially a fupa.
No, they don't.
Okay, some thick girls have gotten either a BBL or whatever, or they got the fat sucked out, or maybe they just don't have it. Oh,
damn!
I knew that shit was gonna happen.
You did it.
I know.
It wasn't me.
I got too excited talking about this shit.
Yeah.
Like some of them don't have.
Just had to grab at it.
Yeah, some of them don't essentially have a fupa.
Mm-hmm.
They have like that thing. What is that thing on the side? Like.
What, the donkey?
Just the donkey. No, that's just the ass. Hold up, I think you turned the wrong one. Oh, that's right. Little technical difficulties. Don't worry about it. I might have to cut this part out. If not, I might not feel like cutting it. I don't really give a fuck. But what is that part? It's like, all right, so it's like the V, but it's the V for thick girls.
Oh, okay.
I guess it's a. I guess
we'll call it B. It's just
a thick
V. Girl, you got because you talking about the pressure point. That
yes, the little area like it's
that's the
right
tip.
between.
That's the top of the V.
It's the top.
It's the top of the V. The top of the V.
But all right, so the top of the V,
it's inside the hip. It's the top
inside
of the
hip. But then when the big girl bend the leg, it creates like a crease that skinny girls don't have. It's like
if they're
it's
not meaty enough now.
Yeah, you got to be meaty enough to have this crease and whatnot.
Yeah.
Yeah, so okay,
well,
so that's
I seen some skinny girls with some ass, and they created that crease.
yeah, but not like that crease though. It's similar, but it ain't that.
You talking about the handles, the side handles?
Yeah.
You talking about the side handles?
So hold on, how did we get here?
You talking about the side handles?
Yeah, so how did
handles.
all right, so how did we get here? So okay, so she.
I
was just talking about. All right, so she came in there. She came in there. She was dressed like Bruce the Barber Beefcake, and she had the sheer Joan on with the side. I know them outfits. I've seen them. They got tassels sometimes on them. Sometimes they got flaily. You know what I'm talking about.
How was the top?
Yeah, but go ahead.
Was it sheer top too?
Across the top.
Oh, okay. But so all right, so somebody old ass husband was checking out. So that's the reason why she felt that way. Yeah. So that's just that's hating because you know what I mean.
But if she was, it was hating, but she
not
was
a young
actually
thing, but a
bright.
thing younger than she is in there looking like shit. Yeah.
She was hating.
Well, my thing is, I walk in there and just like what I have on right now, this is exactly how I'm walking in tonight, and I'm still going to turn some old crotchety man's head, and somebody is going to buy me a cranberry and vodka. So offer just
old crotchety men up there trying to hit on young girls.
A shift from a shoulder, make the titties wiggle. Shift from the shoulder, make the titties wiggle.
All they have to know is that
wiggle.
Pay the bartender. Look, pay the bartender for my drink.
This nigga he ain't got it up in 2 years.
All I gotta do is go up to the bartender.
He ain't got it up in 2
Say,
years.
him buy me a drink.
He just got a fresh package from motherfucking delivery from Viagra.
Yeah,
he went to go.
Bartender said, "That's
Yeah,
the last drink I got about."
Yeah, take that
like,
look at you. Look. I'll be recording this. yeah, all right.
What?
Telling your
belong
business.
to no one.
But I honestly, back to the subject.
I'm just
feel like
investigating the shits.
I feel like that I'm so boisterous and I'm so opinionated on a lot of things.
You think?
And the way that and the way that I move and the way that I act and whatnot.
What are we talking about?
I'm talking about friends that what do they say behind your back?
Behind your back.
Yeah.
So I think that
What do you think they say behind you?
Essentially, I know for one thing that I've realized
I spoke too much.
in the greater scheme of things.
We know.
But in the greater scheme of things and whatnot, one thing that I've realized is that when you, it's almost like you know when they say don't tell everybody your dream because everybody ain't rocking with it like that and whatnot. What I've come to understand is that the people in my life that are cool with me and might talk shit are probably still the same ones that don't converse with me or communicate with me on a regular basis. Oh, to me, because I'm too much in that realm. I ask a lot of questions. I inquire. I'm like, "What's up?" I'm the turn up boy. I'm like, "Yo, what the fuck is we doing? When we linking up? When we getting together? What we doing this? When we doing that?" And a lot of times, maybe people don't want to hear that shit. So do I feel like people talk? Yeah, I feel like people talk all types of shit.
And I'm usually one that's always partying. Well, as people
enjoy your story.
Partying, though. That's the thing. Everybody think I always party. People think my life is just a whole party.
Look, you just tell
Don't
them.
they? Some people do.
If you like what you see now, if you got something to talk about now,
right?
Just wait till you see what I do.
Just stay tuned.
Exactly.
Just stay tuned.
You know what's funny? And it's funny. You said I said that shit to Shannon a couple weeks ago. I was like, "Life is not a party, Shannon." And then she found that to be the funniest shit she ever heard in her life. And she just kept saying that. She told everybody that I said that, and I'm like, I mean,
guess what?
I guess life is a fucking party.
Life is a fucking party.
Life is a party.
It's gonna be be dull parts. Look, it's gonna be dull parts to the party. Mm-hmm. It's gonna be popping parts to the party. Yeah. Life, just like a party, is what you make it.
I like that.
Life is a fucking party.
I like that. Hold on.
Smash, drop a bomb on it. Drop a bomb. You doing gunshots today? Pop, pop.
No, it wasn't a gunshot. It was what you about to say? What you say?
What?
He wasn't gonna say nothing. He too high.
No, I'm talking about you. You almost said something that was real. Where you
I said it was a gun cock.
Gun cocks. Gun cocks.
Shoot him.
I can't.
I'm a sex shooter. Shouldn't let me
That's the bomb that I was looking for.
Okay.
That's the bomb I was looking for. All right.
We need to...
Check this out, though. All right. On a scale of... Last thing. On a scale of 1 to 10.
Oh, Lord.
How appealing is mirror sex?
Oh, man. That's
22.
That's just...
Yo, is mirror sex like...
That's the shit. And if you
There's a fucking song about it.
Yeah. There's a couple songs about it. What do you mean?
Neo has a song called Mirrors.
Oh man, I done killed that joint, especially with stages with mirrors. Ooh, let that be my slow song. Yeah, I'm cashing out that night. Mm-hmm.
Do you ever find yourself? You ever had sex and find you and your partner look in the mirror at the same time?
Yes.
Can I tell a quick story?
Do you smile when you do it?
Yes.
Yes.
Got to.
Can I please?
Go ahead.
Quick story. I was in Hito when I went to Hito.
Right.
Maybe the second night. I'm with my ex at the time.
Right.
When I say our room was the shit.
Mirrors everywhere.
Mirrors every fucking where. You can see every fucking angle. And then on I'm sorry, I'm begging this shit.
No, you're smacking the shit out of it,
On a California King, but it's a round joint.
Right.
Oh, wow.
So we got...
Don't tell me that bed moved.
No, the bed doesn't move. The bed doesn't move.
That would have been bang bang.
I made that motherfucking move. But we got mirrors on the ceiling, mirrors in the headboard section and all.
Oh, shit.
All right.
So every
you
angle.
have mirrors on the wall across from the bed.
Right,
You have mirrors over there. You close the bathroom door, it's a mirror.
Uh-huh.
When I say...
Hammers.
If this was 2000.
Then if mirror sex is so much the shit, why do we fuck in the dark all the time? Why does everybody fuck in the dark?
Oh, I don't.
You keep the lights on?
I don't say. All right.
You keep the lights on purpose?
I have.
I'll say I know.
Is it more intimate?
I know people who.
It depends on the moment. It depends on the person.
I like to see. I want to see everything. I want to see every facial expression. I want to see your body, expressions. I want to know that I'm doing what I'm doing, and you're feeling this shit all through your motherfucking body.
My personal thought: it's the first couple of times you have sex with a person.
Right.
You should have sex in the light because they're actually just beginning to learn your body. So
I don't agree with that at all.
they can see.
I think you should fuck in the dark first because I think that some people here we go. If you fuck in the light the first
People
time,
are too scared and nervous
not only
and uncomfortable.
you're going any blemish or any flaw that might turn a person off, they'll see it automatically. So what you do is
Nigga,
I'm
you
not
gonna
see
turn
that
away
shit the
pussy?
first time.
You gonna turn away pussy?
I'm not saying I'll
If you
turn
got-
away
listen,
pussy.
if you got- hold on,
I'm
if
not
you-
saying I'll turn away pussy, but I've been in some shit before that when I seen certain shit, my dick said,
No. If you got
My dick said, all right, I'm done.
Listen. If you got a
That's
patch,
enough.
if you have a patch of hair on
It
your
went from
ass
good
cheek,
to-
no, wait. If you have a patch of hair on your ass cheek, we might have a problem. But think about it like this: if we was fucking in the dark, if somebody was on the ass cheek, if we was fucking in the dark,
I seen some hairy asses.
oh,
But a patch of hair?
yo, bro,
They just missed a patch?
have you? Yo, none.
I mean, not nasty. I haven't seen
patch.
fucked up hair, but on the ass.
If you have a patch, like it might be something leaving something left up to desire. Like that's it. I mean, honestly, you just be like, God damn.
Yo,
like,
for some reason, I just visualized a patch of hair on like the side of
on
someone's
an
can't.
ass
Yo,
cheek.
just
Like
on
you
the
see it,
side.
you like, oh my God.
Yo,
Like,
like right here.
but think about it like this though. But if you fuck 3-4 times and they come, y'all done fuck 3-4 times or whatnot, y'all know each other's bodies, y'all kind of understand how y'all get down, you know.
Well,
how
even
long
in the
less-
dark, wouldn't you feel that with your hand?
No.
Yeah.
Hell no. No.
Well, you would feel it,
Well, I
but
guess
you
maybe
wouldn't
I'm
know.
thinking how thick the hair might
Man,
be. I don't know.
when I was in high school, I was fucking a girl. She shaved her ass, and you didn't know it until you touched the stubble. Her ass was the
Next
cheeks was
fucking
the cheeks was
topic.
stubbly.
Next
So that
topic.
shit was growing back in. Yeah.
Next topic.
I did. So I fucked. So shit. She had. All right. So all right. Now I get.
Nigga,
what you got
use
with
your
yourself.
fucking words. I don't
I-
even know what you're saying right now. You said,
I couldn't even get it together. I'm sorry. I apologize.
yo.
I really now understand exactly where you got that whole story from, where that whole question came from, because the fact of thinking of, you know what I mean? Because
Nigga, have you ever, listen, let me tell you something.
I fucked some shit. Listen,
Nigga, have you
listen,
ever-
I had a
Okay.
female who I told her she had
Wait,
shaved
listen.
before I came back.
Listen.
I
Have
couldn't
you-
see
All
it.
right, wait, listen, just listen.
Couldn't see nothing.
Have you ever fucked somebody, and we'll move on from this. Have you ever fucked somebody
That need the
that,
shave.
no, not that. We're not doing the hairy shit no more. It's sexier in dim light. And then when you see them in the light, you start to see the flaws. You like, oh shit, I didn't know that's what that was.
No.
Men is different. Men got to be different and whatnot, because men is
y'all.
men is nasty, and men will go ahead and bomb loose. And then when that light come on and whatnot, you start observing. You know what I mean? When you got post nut clarity, you look over like, oh my God, the ass cheek is
You
off
heard
center.
what Wayne say?
Shit. I remember back in the day, there's a what the girl I was talking to, she had a long ass butt. I told her, I was like, yo, your butt mad long. It became a funny thing.
I had somebody like that. Go behind the,
Your butt, I mean, the
Oh,
butt is
Wait a
long.
minute, that actually made me think of something.
But you got a long butt.
It didn't have a butt at all. It was like his back
See?
just went straight down.
Now let me ask you a question. Let me ask
back went to
so
his
y'all,
legs.
did y'all have sex the first time in the dark or in the light?
In the dark.
Okay, so if you was in the light and he was getting undressed and you was behind him and you seen what his ass looked like, you mean to tell me you wouldn't have thought twice?
I probably would.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm fucking saying. Yo, that's exactly what I'm saying.
My life would have changed, but yeah.
Yo, I done seen some weird shit. I done seen some shit that was like, all right, it was dark, it was cool, and then the light came on. You like,
What the fuck?
Nah,
damn.
I ain't tell you the story about when my ex, the first time I found out that she wore wigs.
Man, everybody.
No,
been in
like
that
this,
shit.
like I haven't even moved in yet. This like the third time I've been over a crib and fall
you-
asleep after sex.
If you ain't never fucked a wig off,
I
you
wake
ain't
up.
been
No,
fucking.
no, I ain't fuck a wig off. I didn't fuck a wig
You
off.
ever had a wig fall off, Kelly?
I wake up
No.
Oh, that's
after finishing to go use the
I
bathroom.
took it off before. Come on.
tall. She took it off.
She's in the
I ain't
bathroom.
got time for that.
You was fucking in a stocking cap?
No.
Took it all off.
You had the Cleo braids.
No.
She said, "Feel it."
No. Anyway.
Yo. Oh man. Oh boy. I ain't even got what you call it. Talk real quick. I want to bring up my what you call before we get into current events. I want to bring up
What we
my,
gonna talk
We
about?
got the events. They are current. He's gonna talk about current events.
What the hell is it?
EVENTS. You said.
Oh, you was a good speller.
I am so smart.
Oh, my God.
SMRT.
Oh man.
Said, shoot.
That's that.
She earned her degrees.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Shoot.
Oh man.
Just thinking about him making me exhausted.
But did you were you ever in
you
the spelling
stop
bee?
with the
No, but were you
Yes.
ever in the spelling bee?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Amila?
Did you win? Oh shit. What was the word that you went off of?
Oh no, I was in elementary school. That's all we used to do. Private school. So.
I knew a girl, little Asian girl, that spelled endoplasmic reticulum and got to the final round and couldn't spell across.
Lacrosse?
Across.
Oh,
She
fuck.
fucked it up. She said ACOSS. Forgot the R.
Oh my gosh.
I said you
She
gotta
was
be
too
fucking
excited.
kidding me. Yeah.
She just knew she was the shit.
But on to current events.
What was my oh my god. Photosynthesis was my word.
Yo, I'm so immature, man. We used to, I remember when we was learning photosynthesis. I used to run around and saying homo pimpuses. Homo pimpuses. I don't know why.
Shit's so stupid.
It was exactly. It was
so
immature.
stupid.
But
Like
I still find it funny to this day. I had a bull. I had a homie. He was when I was up at boarding school. He's a Russian bull. His name was Anton Tarushin, and we used to call him Tampon Adushin. I don't know why. I don't know why.
Such a fucking jerk.
I know,
Oh my gosh.
but it was. Was I a bully for that?
No, that was a jerk.
It was just
It was a joke.
But I was.
But it was a jerk.
Tampon Adushin.
Anti-who's.
I'm 38 and I still laugh at that. I'm sorry. I'm so
She's a
immature.
dumbass. But
Yeah,
anyway.
exactly. Current events, breaking news, and current event. I don't want to.
Right.
Yeah. We're gonna talk about that later on. It's fight
we have
week.
to?
It's fight weekend tomorrow. Floyd Mayweather fights Logan Paul.
Why?
This is gonna be the dumbest shit I ever seen in my life. But
Why?
I might
What
be watching
channel?
it. Might be watching it. It's
Wait,
gonna
it's gonna pay-per-view?
Showtime pay per view.
Okay.
They charging niggas $50 to watch this shit. He gonna fuck Paul up. But I'm to my thing is he outweighs him by like 60, 70 pounds. But ain't nothing you can do. It's a boxing ring. So I don't know. It's all stupid. You know what I mean?
God, you know what? He needed something to do.
Floyd Mayweather need to shave that shit off his head, though. I know
He
that.
needed something to do. That's the only reason why he fighting him. He just needed something to do.
You think he needed something to do, or the
he's
payday?
bored.
The payday is a good look.
Both of them.
Listen.
It's an easy payday, and I needed something to do.
I've been saying that Floyd lifestyle might be too much for
Poured
him
up
not
to
to
him.
have. Yeah, it might be too much to not have. You know what I mean? All that extra residual income. It's not like he don't have a bunch of money, but he lives like he got a bunch of money. He lived like he should be Bill Gates. That nigga's Floyd Mayweather. You know what I'm saying? That's a whole nother topic. Speaking of fights, NBA fans is wilding out here.
Yeah.
Niggas throwing popcorn, water bottles,
First of
spitting and shit.
all, Philly fans don't give a fuck.
Nah, it's always.
Do we not know that? I'm not saying it's right. I'm not saying it's right.
It's always,
It hasn't even really been. I mean, it's
I'm
been
not
one
saying
team
it's
in
right.
Philly, but it
So-
hasn't
But
really been- it
we
hasn't
cannot
really-
be surprised.
Yeah, shit
I'm not
in
saying
New
it's
York.
right,
Right.
but we can't be surprised.
Yeah, shit in
Man.
Boston.
We done booed Santa Claus in the 80s.
but they,
We booed Beyonce.
But they was talking about us though
Twice.
right after, and then somebody got spit on in New York.
Trey Young.
Trey
I
Young
mean,
got
they
spit
jumped
on.
his-
They
his shit.
spit
They
on
almost
his
Now,
doing
see, that
shit.
was nasty.
Come on, you.
But I think that was also, anyway, it was nasty.
Oh, that's a lot of racist shit going on. That was the aim you was going. Boston, they've been racist. We already know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's been a vibe.
Whole
You know what I'm
fucking.
saying? From the rip.
him.
Did y'all watch? Did
They
y'all
was
watch
frustrated by Kyrie wiping his foot on the mascot.
Oh, the mascot, yeah. And then you would think he would get some payback for that and whatnot. They still smoked them niggas 4-1. Got them the fuck out of there.
Yeah. That's what he was saying.
Yeah.
Y'all done. Y'all hated me, but I came here. I did what I did. Y'all traded me.
But Kyrie need to cut that shit the fuck out because he wasn't winning no championship. This championship is going to come because they done formed Voltron. The nigga need to stop acting like he can do some shit by himself.
No, I can't.
All right, so we already know that. We know Kyrie. Did y'all watch the Friends reunion?
No. Most of it.
That shit is hilarious. I ain't gonna lie to you. Yeah. Chandler's a little fucked up. You can kind of tell.
Yeah, Matthew if Perry, you somebody
he got like dental surgery.
No, but he got some dental surgery. But like when you see his teeth, yeah, like you can see. I don't know if they had to pull teeth or he got some placement teeth.
He got some other shit. He got some shit going on in his
right.
Mouth.
He got some. It's not anything mental with him. It's definitely something in his mouth.
It's like in his grill. Yeah, that nigga got something in his mouth.
I haven't finished it yet, but from what I've seen, it was amusing.
Everybody is Joey fat.
Joey's fat as fuck.
Yeah, I know. He fat.
Like he came out and I was like, damn.
And Ross is the only one that still looks like him. Monica and Rachel look like they got a lot of work done. We see
Rachel
them.
didn't get any work done.
You crazy than a motherfucker.
She didn't.
Rachel's whole character in the beginning of the show was that she got a nose done.
Well, no, she really did get a nose job in real life. Because if you watch Leprechaun,
I remember Leprechaun.
You can see the difference.
They elaborate
but outside
on it.
of that, yeah.
She got some motherfucking work done. You don't just start.
I know Courtney Cox did.
Courtney Cox is a whole new fucking person.
Yeah.
But hers is finally looking. She looked.
She just settled in.
In Scream 4, she was looking nuts. I was like, ooh, what the fuck? But now she looks better. Yeah. But I actually enjoyed it though. I thought it was funny. They brought back Janice and shit like that. That shit was hilarious.
Oh, I didn't get to that part yet.
I can't believe that Elliot Gould is still alive.
Both of them.
I didn't know that.
Both of the parents are still alive.
They still alive. That's crazy.
She's because I had to look it up because I'm like, damn, how old are they? But she is knocking on 90. But she's not far from 90.
That's how I could tell that I'm old. I'm old and watched this shit. Friends went off 17 years ago. And it was on for 10 seasons. Meaning that when they started, it was 27 years ago. And you looking at everybody like, damn, y'all look old as shit. Yeah, you would look old 27 years later after y'all started. That shit is crazy.
Yeah.
But was Ross and Rachel on a break?
Yes.
They was on a break. So he had every right to fuck the other girl.
Yeah, he did.
All right. Say less. I'm with it. I'm with the shits. Let me see. Did you see the teenage girl push the bear off the wall trying to save the dogs?
She said, I just reacted. She's like, I didn't realize
fighting the bear. Help the bear.
She's like, I didn't realize it was a bear until I got in the house.
Are you fucking kidding me?
She's like, all she saw.
She's like, she really didn't realize.
She's like, she was just trying, whatever it was, she was just trying to get it off to get the little dogs. And all she did was sprain her finger. That was a big ass dog, the big ass bear. Help the bear.
Help the bear. That shit was crazy. Yeah,
that was.
She done lost her motherfucking mind.
That was like the grizzly bears.
Her mom was hot. She was like, this is definitely.
What's your dog name? Flower.
Little
Coach.
Flower.
Sadie and Willow.
Dead.
All of them dead.
Gone.
Fuck them all. I wouldn't even act like I was walking outside. I'm like, Flower, your dog, my two dogs. Fucking Hendrix, Sasha, and what's the other one name?
Nana,
Oreo. All the motherfuckers dead. And if King was out there too, I'd be like, you better fight your ass off.
King would have been up.
King would have been.
King and Sheba.
No, they took the L though. That's a fucking bear. That's a fucking bear.
That was a baby though. That was a baby.
No, that was a mother.
Well,
what grizzlies are smaller. That was a grizzly bear. It was a small mother. She was probably like a teenage mother, but it was grizzly. Even though it was brown, it was grizzly. You all right? Indigestion? Help the bear!
You said it was a teenage bear. It's probably a teenage.
It's a teenage mother. Oh, deadbeat ass. Where was the man? Oh, deadbeat ass nigga.
With you?
It's fucked up. But she had her cubs with her.
There's no fucking haze with the bears and the cubs.
You know why? You know why bears win a fight over a dog?
Most dogs.
Most dogs. No, all dogs. There's not. I don't know a dog. What name one dog?
Argentino Dogo. Bear Massive.
They're too big. They're too big.
No,
they don't have. They're manufactured. They don't have.
There are dogs that are bred to hunt bears, brother.
But none of they hunt them in packs. You talking about one. Don't stand a chance against that motherfucker. You gonna tear that dog a new asshole. Because the problem with dogs is what the hell? Are you really making fun of my voice?
No,
I'm saying wrap it up.
She was saying wrap it up.
Why you gotta talk like you gotta fucking talk? What the heck?
The frog.
Y'all never saw Beloved.
No, we saw Beloved.
You saw Beloved.
Yeah, we saw Beloved. Only thing I remember about Beloved is touch me on the inside part.
That's when she came out. She spelled her name. There's that. What's your name?
Yo, she's so wild. How much of that wine did you fucking drink?
Not much. It's right. Look, it's about right there. So I drink a glass.
Help the bear.
If Help the Bear was a person, it'd be that teenage girl.
Yo.
Hey.
Yo, Jesus Christ.
Can we talk a quick sports wrap up?
No. What?
Can we?
What?
Can we talk a quick sport? I mean,
This is not a
NBA
sports
finals.
podcast.
It's playoff time.
It's still
awesome.
we know it's playoff time.
Awesome.
LeBron lost last
Are
night.
we Sixers
It's
fans?
over.
Everybody here Sixers
I don't
fans?
give a fuck about none of that because Sixers about to get in Atlanta's ass.
And Brooklyn's gonna have a nice little rumble with Milwaukee.
No, they're gonna lose in Milwaukee.
I don't think so.
Milwaukee, okay.
I don't think
Think
so.
that shit if you want to.
That's gonna be a rumble.
I'm
That's
telling
gonna
you
be a
that.
rumble.
I be
Brooklyn
telling
gonna
everybody
Brooklyn in 5.
Milwaukee in 6.
No, I'm sorry. Yeah.
Milwaukee in 6. Milwaukee in 6.
Brooklyn in 5. My gamble.
All right.
Kelly said.
Who's the
she'll
number
be
2 seed?
Brooklyn.
You sure?
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
By like one game or a game, or half a game.
Several games.
No, it wasn't several games.
Yes.
Neither one.
It was
Neither
like
one.
3 or 4.
We
like 3 or 4.
we essentially ran away with that shit at the end. I think we won the joint by 2 games. Sixers ran by 2 games.
Sixers ran away with it.
Sixers got a nice little coast to that, so we'll get it done. But that's all well and dandy, whatnot.
Without Embiid though, how quickly they gonna get rid of Atlanta?
We got Embiid. A minutes restriction, but we got when's the last time Embiid wasn't on a minutes restriction?
No, Embiid just got hurt, bro.
No, Embiid is fine. He has a slight meniscus tear. He's gonna play. Yeah, he's fine. He's gonna play on Sunday. He's gonna play on Sunday, and they're gonna shoot him up with that motherfucking needle, and we're gonna get busy. Not
As long as it don't look like AD did.
Yeah,
last
that's
night.
why I say Anthony Davis.
If you look like AD did last night.
Anthony Davis tore.
AD came out there. It was like, why is he on the court?
That nigga ripped.
And I said that. Then the commentator said that a minute into the game.
This
bro.
nigga damn near ripped his balls off the side of his leg. Was like, yo, my groin. I'm like, yeah, get this nigga off the court. Get him off the court. It's over. Let's talk. Swiss Beats and Timbaland.
I
seen most
missed it.
of it.
I
I
saw
missed
some
it.
of it.
Yo,
I've been
It
meaning to
was a
go
party.
back because that was a whole
was a
vibe.
Now, when we was watching it, was it just us? Because
I
we
heard
didn't watch
that.
it that day. Certain songs, certain J songs
I didn't see it.
that
Timberland.
Tim was
Yeah,
playing.
Right.
The music went out. The sound went out.
Oh, that's kind of
Almost
fucked
until
up.
like the end of what, you know what I mean? And it was only
First and
playing
foremost, they
snippets
did that shit on Saturday night before the party started in Live. At the end of the day, if you've ever been to Miami and
Yeah,
you
it
go to
was packed
fucking
out.
Live, it be packed out.
And
But
they was in
also the crowd is not of Timbaland and Swiss Beats age bracket. They said they wasn't like from what I heard. I didn't see
they
it.
partied with them.
They said
you
they-
could tell certain joints
they
where they
wasn't
lost, where they
vibing,
was,
right.
where they
They
was,
was like, yeah.
but you seen people who were there who were still with it.
Understood, but I
Right.
think
But
you
they-
gotta have
it was-
vibe. You gotta know if you up there, if you are of the ilk of respecting and knowing
if
what
you-
Timbaland
if
and
you
Swiss
rock
do.
with that music.
Yeah,
Because
you
there's
got
a lot of shit that they play.
You got these young boys out here that's looking like you looking at them like, what the fuck is wrong with y'all? Like they just don't seem like they're into it because that's not their wave, which is
Right.
fine. But I wish they for all that
No, you had a lot of grown motherfuckers in like.
It was a lot
grown-
of, from what I saw.
But they didn't have to
like-
do it and Live. They could have did that shit somewhere. They could have did that shit at the Apollo.
I don't.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, honestly, they could have did that shit at a better
Well,
venue.
I don't think
especially
they
for-
could have did that at the Apollo for the fact that they wanted people standing up and partying.
And then,
Yeah.
but let's talk about the fact that they did the shit down in Miami when
Where it's
you talk about an East Coast producer. You talk about 2 East Coast producers.
So they on neutral turf. They on
I mean,
neutral turf.
but New
They
York
on
would be
neutral
neutral.
turf.
New York would be
No,
neutral.
Swiss
turf.
No,
is
it's
from-
not.
Swiss
Swiss
is
is
from
from New
Brooklyn.
York.
Don't matter. That's still fucking Timbaland, though. We can't do that. But let's not act as if that Timbaland don't get respect in New York. And it ain't about
You
crowd.
get
participation.
respect everywhere
He
you
gets
go.
respect there,
But
but that was a completely.
I'm just
neutral
looking for. At the end of the day, people from
tryna-
Miami are not gonna respect that shit the way people from the East
Bro,
Coast are.
How much of it did you watch, Kelly? I watched at
A
least
few
almost an
minutes.
hour.
Because that's
I
the
watched
biggest
almost an hour of
that's
it.
the biggest complaint that I'm hearing about it is the fact that they like, yo, people just didn't seem like the vibe was right for them. down there.
At first, it looked like it was smaller.
But you know what? And I think you have
as
to.
As it went on, you start seeing more and more people. It started panning out and showing more and more people.
Right, because
like we
but the last time, because I was
going
going back and forth.
Right.
But the last time I had looked on, the crowd like increased exponentially from when it first was on.
I can respect.
But I also think
that's only because it was waiting for the fucking party to start.
When you think back on Timberland produced music, like he went back to Aaliyah and probably even before that. So people there,
he pulled Aaliyah out, he pulled Missy out. They both was going at it back and forth with Beyonce for a while.
I'd have rather see the shit elsewhere.
It was a whole bunch. It was plenty of Jay. It was some X. It was some other Rough Rider shit that Tim did.
You know the shit. You know the shit that they was going to bring to the table.
I wanted this one, but I still want a couple surprises. Pharrell and Timberland versus.
They never going to do
Pharrell's
that.
not going to do it.
The real versus should have been Swiss and Just Blaze.
The reason why I want that versus. The reason why I want that versus
Swiss and Just Blaze.
The reason why I want that versus is because I've seen the interview that they did together and how much they respect each other, how much they love each other's music.
Right.
Just for them to go back and forth. I don't even want Timberland to play his own music. I want him to play his favorite Pharrell shit. I want Pharrell to play his favorite Timberland shit.
Swiss
and go back and forth like
Swiss
that.
had some bars for JT too. That was kind of love. I can respect where he was going with that. That was kind of crazy. But that's what I'm saying. I don't, like I said, it is what it is. Shout out to them brothers for doing that, bringing it back full circle. You know,
when I watched it was a party, it was a vibe. I enjoyed it. You could tell there was a couple times where the crowd wasn't there, they didn't understand, they wasn't there the way. You know what I mean? But then they got
Timberland had on. It was
Timberland was out there dancing. I've never seen Timberland.
Niggas was drunk.
I've never. Yeah, he was drunk as shit. I've never seen
his party
Timberland that. He was super Timberland that night.
Right,
but Swiss was talking his shit.
Oh yeah, Swiss stayed talking shit.
No, I mean he kept it entertaining the way and that it was on some good. We love each other, we respect each other. What we do, the whole thing. It was a motherfucking beautiful thing for the fucking.
But that's massive respect.
It was a win
for
the culture.
Yeah, definitely massive respect for them.
It was a lesson for the young.
I'm waiting for the whole thing to come on Tidal so I could just listen to the playlist. You know what I mean?
They got it on Spotify, probably.
Man, fuck that playlist. Last but not least.
That's where I've been listening to them, man.
Last but not least. Talk about this for a second. Naomi Osaka. You want to talk about that for a second? We
stand behind you.
We just coming
and
off.
I speak for them.
We coming off of May, which was Mental Health Awareness Month, and I really believe that this is going to open up a lot of these sports organizations to something that I don't think that they're really prepared for. Because I think that what she was just saying is like, listen, I don't want to do these press conferences right now because lately it's stressing me out, right? And it's been affecting my mental health, and I think. Just like everything else. All right, so here we go. One of Shannon's jobs is that she is actually, she essentially instructs physical health care workers about the mental health, side of things. And we are in an ever-changing situation now because mental health is becoming more prevalent because we're starting to see, people die, you know what I'm saying, from things that have affected their mental health all the time. You know what I'm saying? It's because it leads into physical things. It's a big, big deal for her to stand up and take that, but they still fucking find her. You know why? It's because you're dealing with people that might not be as tapped into that situation. She did that because it was the French Open, and the French people were in charge of that. They ain't give a fuck what you talking about, little Chinese American girl. They have Chinese, have Black American girl. We don't give a fuck. You either gonna talk to us or you can take this 15,000 or you can get the fuck out. So she left. So my thing is that other athletes need to follow suit. Now, remember Marshawn Lynch. Marshawn Lynch, he didn't want to talk or whatnot. It could have been a mental health thing or whatnot. It took him out. It's just one of those things. He was doing shit like, I'm doing this so I don't get fined and whatnot. People never took into consideration his mental health in that situation. Never. They didn't give a fuck.
You have to understand where he had to be in his life to at least sit there and say that.
Right.
How strong he really had to be. Whether how strong a front he may have had to put on to sit there and say,
Who you talking about, Marshawn Lynch?
yeah.
Oh, okay.
You know, whether he was that strong or maybe he even had the front that strong just so he wouldn't get fined.
Right.
But, we have to, as people, white, black, Puerto Rican, Asian, whatever, we have to protect our mental health.
But this is going to be a big fight.
Oh, no, it's going to be a
because
huge fight.
mental health. Let me tell you something. For the longest, these corporations,
because they're gonna be like, "Who is she to say that she doesn't want to speak to them?"
But for the longest,
this is fucking with my mental,
right,
and this is fucking with how I play the game,
right.
You're fucking with my money, so I'm not talking to you.
But see, here we
but
go.
It's but
it's a catch-22 with that too, because for the longest, and they don't let nothing affect their fucking bottom line. Fuck you and your mental health. That's how they feel about the situation. They can't come out and say that. They can't come out and do anything about that.
But they will do what they can.
They will do what they can, and they will fuck your shit over.
Finding you and all the other shit is
right.
Ultimately saying that shit, and ultimately, I stand behind her.
Absolutely.
And, I definitely understand how it feels. When your mental health is not right,
and it's
really,
and that's in any industry. That's in any industry.
You're not as productive. You can't be as productive.
They just recently in regular industry put forth mental health mandates. If somebody says something like you can file now for FMLA and stuff like that due to mental health, I've had people at my job do that. You know what I'm saying? File for that because they weren't in the best space as far as their mental health goes.
Right.
And it's just people look at it sideways. They're like, well, damn, ain't nothing had to you. I had a hernia and I had to use my FMLA and I stayed out for 9 months, blah, blah, blah. These people now are like, yo, I'm not feeling this shit. And instead of me walking the fuck in here and snap going postal and airing this motherfucker the fuck out, maybe I should take some time off. Maybe I should take some time away. The bottom line is affected and people don't want to hear that shit. They even try to take away money from you. You get paid less. They'll do all that shit. It don't matter.
They'll do whatever they can
because you are not a person to these people. You are the product that you put forth. You are a number. From the bottom to the top. Whether you work at McDonald's or whether you... Naomi Osaka made $300 million last year. Top player in tennis.
Drop the mic.
Been beating Serena ass for the past couple years. So...
And wait a minute, been beating Serena's ass and feeling some sort of way about the fact that she's beating her ass because that is her idol.
But see, my whole thing is that the problem, what it is none of that shit matters to anybody when it comes down to the bottom line. Yeah. But it's okay. They gonna figure this shit out because she's a heavy hitter over there. Yep. She's the number one star over there. Yeah. Once you take the number one star away, guess what?
Once other people start following suit,
you gotta follow suit. But the problem is let's talk about like basketball players will be able to do that too. Kyrie did some shit like that because he has, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Football players players never though. Football players can't even sit the fuck down because of shit like CTE.
Yeah.
They don't give a fuck about football players.
Crazy thing, right? Talk about motherfuckers making crazy responses. Early on in Tim Duncan's career.
Right.
His mom passed.
Right.
This motherfucker, this was when KG was still in Minnesota.
Okay,
they playing Duncan about to shoot a free throw.
Yeah.
How the fuck does KG say to this motherfucker, Happy Mother's Day?
Oh yeah, KG's a dickhead. KG ain't never really had his ass whooped though. That's the problem. When you that big and whatnot, somebody should have punched. Somebody should have punched Kid. No, somebody did tear off and punch KG in his mouth one day.
But he won him.
Was it Ben Wallace that stole him? Somebody fucked him up one day, and he ate it too, but he had it coming. Somebody fucked him up one day because he said some out of pocket shit, and there was somebody that was bigger than him that wanted to fight too.
It might have been Ben Wallace.
It might have been Ben Wallace. It might have been Shaq. It might have been somebody that just dug in his mouth real quick, like boop, hit him with a nice one, and you know what I mean. It wasn't nothing. Niggas is fucked up. But that's cool with that. We're about to wrap this part of the segment up, but I just got 2 words that I would like.
Anthony Peeler?
2 words. No. Who?
What?
What, that punch Kevin Garnett in the mouth? Yes. Did he get a nice one? Oh, yeah, he fucked him up. Got a nice one off, too. Were you on the Celtics when he hit him?
I don't know.
Yeah, certain niggas need to be. Like Chris Child stole Kobe. That shit was crazy. He hit Kobe with the sick 2-piece. Boop, boop. I was like, oh shit. Kobe ain't see that shit. He act like he was
he elbowed the shit out of him.
So, I just want to say something real quick.
Say it.
But this is definitely one because he was like
2 words. Tabria Majors. That's all I gotta say. Long live Tabria Majors. Have you seen the Tabria Majors sexy action, little 2-minute action movie for her little line that's coming? You know what Tabria Majors is?
No.
Tabria Majors has
It's a
now
plus size model.
right is now overtaking all the plus size models to be the plus. She's the one that did the Beyonce dances and shit. You see that? Look up Tabria Majors commercial. Tabria Majors, she was hanging on the side of a helicopter. She had that little dimple area out the side pocket, tickle part, whatever that is. It's like the thick woman's non-fupa. The anti-fupa. The anti-fupa.
So, okay.
Are you seeing action? What you watching? Anyway, shout out to her because she does this part.
Shout out Thickums.
Where she's swinging on the side of she's holding on the side of a helicopter, and she looks like every Amazon that you would ever want an Amazon to look like. And she's a thick girl. It's not like it ain't one of them. Oh, you know what I'm saying? Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Tabria Majors is. I ain't gonna do that. Fuck that. Tabria Majors is what Lizzo is trying to be on the regular.
Oh.
Yes. You see this? You see what I'm looking at? Show the camera.
A mobile strike.
Show the camera. This thing. This is what I'm talking
Oh,
about.
I didn't see it.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm watching the wrong thing.
Yeah, you might be watching the wrong thing.
That's called
Show the
mobile
camera. Show the camera. Show the camera. Tabria. My goodness gracious.
Agent Majors reported for duty. Okay.
Tabria Majors is about 5'11". Probably,
okay.
Yeah. 5'11", maybe about 260. Okay. She gotta be. Just thick all over the goddamn place. He said, oh, Lord. Show the camera again. Show him. Oh, man. Hold on. Shout out to Tabria Majors. Oh, man, you make life worth living.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
Yes. Kelly.
What? Chicken butt. Go and lick it.
Who's licking up chicken butt? What is going on here?
That's the thing you say when you're a kid. Guess what? What? Chicken butt. Go around the corner and lick it up.
Do chickens...
I don't recall that point about go around the corner and lick it up.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
But you hung with the wrong people there.
Well, did you find a question?
Yes.
All right, let's go. Where we at?
139.
We not own the rights to this song. All right, Kelly Q. Don't keep showing me pictures of Tabria Majors. I love Tabria Majors.
So we're going to do a fun question today.
We're going to do a fun question. Yay.
I got some fun things in mind.
I have a 2-parter for the answer for my...
2-part Shakur.
Yeah.
All right.
The question is, well, the statement.
Right.
Describe your worst date ever.
Oh, man.
I will start because I have 2 in mind.
Go ahead.
So my very first date ever in life was with a gentleman named Omar.
Okay.
And we went to the movies. My dad allowed me on a date. I was 16. Allowed me on a date. We are coming back home because he lives in my neighborhood.
Right.
We're on the bus coming back home. He gets off the stop before my stop.
Was that his stop?
No.
Oh.
No.
Why you get off?
Because he thought he saw somebody with a gun.
He left you on the bus.
And he left me on the bus.
Well, you thought somebody on the bus with a gun?
Yes. And the nigga left me on the bus.
He ain't say get off.
Damn,
No.
He ain't say, yo, that
He
nigga
He
got
didn't
a
like
gun.
acknowledge me. He didn't like tap me. I think maybe we were sitting like a couple of seats away from each other because the bus was kind of packed. So when a seat became available, he said, there's a seat, go sit down.
Right.
But you left me on the
I'm gonna
bus.
sit next to this nigga with the gun.
You said
Oh,
you got
the
off
gun.
the back of the bus. So when I got off at the next stop, I'm looking for him. Like, I know this is my stop. I'm getting off.
Right.
But I'm looking for him, like, making sure he's getting off at the back. What?
Gone.
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 Look out, bitch. The motherfucker got the knife. Sit watching. Oh, you dumb ass.
The second
motherfucker.
one, the second one wasn't a date that I planned. I don't personally myself even consider it a date for real.
Right.
My mother had a young man working at her job. Smart young man. Went to college a year.
Whenever
it's a problem because I don't want to ever date anyone she suggests. Ever.
Whenever you keep saying he's a young man, he ain't getting no ass.
At all.
Have you ever heard a nigga? You ever heard somebody hook somebody? Like, he's a nice young man, and that young man got some pussy.
No. So
that don't hurt. That's not how that works.
She
who the fuck recommended
she
you?
She invites him over.
Right.
And I'm like, I'm about to leave. Don't ask me where I'm going.
Right.
I don't have a car.
Right.
I don't have any money. I'm in college. I'm home on break.
Right.
But I have no money.
Okay.
I have no car.
He got a car?
No, he didn't have a car.
No money?
No money. He was going to school to be a pharmacist.
So who the hell was paying for this date?
No, the date wound up being in the house because I was making dinner. So then he decided he's going to help me make dinner. And I'm just like, why is he here?
Your mama sent somebody to your house.
Well, no, I live with my mom.
I
live with my
understand.
mom.
I get
but she
that.
invited him over because like she had a gift for him going for school or whatever.
So it was an in-the-house date.
Right.
Under your mama's supervision.
And I'm just
to a certain degree.
like, don't invite him over here again. I say, he's crazy. I say, he's batshit crazy.
Why is he crazy?
I vibe on crazy people.
What did he do?
He's just crazy. He still is to this day.
Is he a pharmacist?
Yes.
Oh shit.
He's also Omar's brother.
You gotta be fucking kidding me. You know what, Kelly? I'm not.
My mom didn't know this. When she introduced him, she's like, "This is Yusuf Henry."
Yo, what the
and I'm like this.
Yeah.
I said, "Are you related to Omar?" He's like, "Yeah, that's my brother." I'm like, "What are you do?" I say,
Your mom knew that.
"No, she didn't."
Come on, Kelly.
No, well, okay. The difference in the dates were at least 4 years. Because I was 16 when I went on a date with Omar, and then I was 19, maybe 20.
Where did your mom know Omar from?
He worked at the hospital with her.
Okay. So, and she didn't know that Omar had a brother or nothing like that. That's just too convenient.
She knew he had siblings, but she didn't realize that
What did she say when you told him that was Omar's brother?
She's like, "We only went on one date with him."
Yeah.
I was like, well, I ain't going on no dates with him. How about that?
You should have said, "Well, Mom, what if we?"
No.
Intimate.
Let's just say, and I didn't like their sister. Oh my God. She didn't like me.
Sister too?
No, well, their sister and I went to elementary school together.
Uh-huh.
I did not know Omar was her sister
Mm-hmm.
until he told me. He's like, my little sister went to such and
That's
such.
what happened. So then this sister, you was up in college and met this girl that knew this tall girl that
Elementary.
was a hoe.
No, I
and
knew
you
him
said,
at elementary school.
Where I know you from, and you realized
I knew the sister from elementary school.
you knew her from elementary school. They met her again in college, and she became elevator girl.
Oh, God.
Anyway, Ruffy,
He's not going to let the elevator go.
This shit,
Ruffy, what's your worst date,
Let go of the
Ruffy?
button. Here's an interesting, crazy factor. I haven't been on a lot of dates.
You keep saying that shit.
Okay,
saying
but
that shit.
okay, if you've been on 5
give-
dates, one of them have to be the worst. Nigga, which one is the worst?
He's trying to tell you that he's so hood that the way his life is set up.
I never been on a bad date.
He ain't never been on a
ain't-
date. That's
All right.
it.
I'm gonna tell you a hookup
You told me
situation
you
that
haven't
was
been
like
on
date.
you haven't been on a lot of dates, but have you been
I
on a
haven't
date?
really-
No, I don't think he's been on an actual
Nigga.
date.
I kind of have in my relationships.
You
but
can
not
read
like,
my email. You just smashing and keeping it pressing.
Hey, Jim.
That's crazy.
All right,
Oh,
this
you
was.
had to-
All
you
right,
had to
I
do
had
it.
I had a situation where that you could say, okay,
Ridiculous.
this was teenage years. I went back home. This was like my senior year in high school.
Right,
I go back home to Daytona for school for Christmas break.
right.
So I still got my little girlfriend down there, you know, and I done made another one or two little, friends and that's that who, you know, everybody's supposed to meet me at the skate rink for all night skate. I got
Okay.
three. I got three.
Skate.
I have at least 3 females supposed to meet me for all night skate at the skate rink. And my little nasty ass playing that one way or another, I'm gonna hit all 3 of them at the skate.
This is not a fucking date
Date.
story. All right, we go.
Never
But
mind.
it was. We were gonna spend some time.
Houseway.
We were gonna spend some time.
This ain't a limit date,
We was
nigga.
going-
This is fucking.
Houseway.
What the fuck is you talking about?
That's how I viewed the date, man.
That's not a fucking
That's not how you
date.
used to date. That's how you used to fuck.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, no.
That's how you used to get your dick
Listen,
wet.
No, listen. Well, the way
Look at his
well,
eyes. His eyes is wet. His eyes is tearing.
it's
Because he
not
can't
a
it's fucking date.
This grown ass
Skip.
man ain't never been on a fucking
Skip.
date. That's what it is.
You need to take your woman on a date so you know what
All
a date
right,
is.
so-
I've been on like
No, you haven't. Bye.
we went
Skip.
out to eat before.
Nigga.
Wait a minute. Wrap it up.
You have not been on a fucking date, bro.
Keith, your turn.
Listen, so this date,
We went shopping.
Shut up. Shut
date-
the front door.
this date, I was in.
We gonna get food sometimes
Shut-
by the kids.
I was either in 9th or 10th grade. I can't remember exactly which one it was. But me and my homies, we all girls that we know from since elementary school or whatnot. One of my homies is talking to one of their friends. Now, mind you, these was just the Puerto Rican Jones that niggas was on. So the whole squad, we found out it was, I ain't saying no names, it was such and such, such and such, and such and such. We was like, bet. You know what I'm saying? So we all was going together. We was like, all right, cool. It was like a fucking quadruple date. It was 4 of us. 4 of us, four girls. So 2 of them was talking to the 2 girls, but me and my other homie, we kind of figured like, all right, you know what I mean, whoever we want to holler at was the best. You know what I mean? Even though one of them, of course, was the deuce. You know what I'm saying? The deuce was the deuce. But my man, he was nasty. He'd have bombed the deuce too. So anyway, we sitting there and we chilling.
Was he the type to look at Deuce in the eyes?
Man, that nigga, I've seen him do some crazy shit. That nigga's a wild boy. You got some wild friends. You got some niggas. This nigga's disgusting. Like, he's one of them niggas. He's one of them. I hate side stories. This nigga almost got me kicked out of fucking Onyx, you know what I'm saying, for motorboating the stripper. And he bit her butt cheek. Like, I was like, yo, bro, you about to get me kicked the fuck out. Like, you doing too much, bro. Because she came over like, yeah, your friend is wild. And I'm like, oh, shit. Anyway. Mind you, we young, we like 15, 16, or whatever, however old we was. We go to Bennigan's. What?
I was in the strip joint.
No, this was a different story. Look at you. You ain't paying attention. I went back to the original story. I said I hate side stories, and we was talking about something that happened when we was 26. You know what I'm saying? That was different.
Okay.
Back to when we was 15, 16. We had Bennigan's. Remember Bennigan's? Right up the street on Cottman Avenue? It was a time where Bennigan's had a nice little dining room and whatnot. This nigga high shit. Yeah, nice little dining area and whatnot that you could chill. I think I told this story. I said we was going to go see The World Is Not Enough, 007.
Oh, okay.
Okay. And
I thought y'all was going to see John Forte, but, that's neither here nor there.
me and my crew in the little blue truck. That shit was fucking worse. But, so, really good story. So.
That story always make me snort.
Yo, because that shit was stupid. You got to have my man tell it to you, though. This nigga tell it to you. He had you rolling because the way he brings the life is crazy. So, we in the Bennigan's. We're in the dining room. We're sitting around the table. And we chilling. Everybody getting their order and they bring out the water. You know what I'm saying? And we got teas and juices and sodas and we talking, chilling, kicking game and whatnot. And mind you, it's on Christmas Day. So we all, you know what I mean, talking. And all of a sudden, my man like, yo, you good? I'm like, what? Like, your nose bleeding. I said, oh, shit. because my nose had been bleeding because it was 65 degrees on Christmas Day. And my blood thins out when the weather changes too fast. You know what I mean? Sometimes I used to break out in hives or my nose would start bleeding. I was like, fuck. And I had to use all these tissues when we was getting on the bus to go to the Bennigan's. So my nose started bleeding again. I get up from the table to try to go to the bathroom. And there's a drop of blood that comes off of my nose and falls into the girl that I'm talking to's water. Boop. And next thing you know, I didn't know that it happened, so I ran to the bathroom real quick to clean myself off, and about 3 minutes later, I come back, and we all sitting there, and we still talking. She's like, you good? I'm like, yeah, I'm good. My nose started bleeding and whatnot. She was like, so she went and grabbed the water, and homie was like, yo, no, don't. She was like, what? And the shit, you could see the blood kind of floating around. She was like, oh, shit. She was like, what is that? He was like, you bled into the glass. I'm sitting there like, oh my God, man.
Goodness.
It was the most embarrassing shit in the world. Needless to say, every other move I tried for the rest of the night, it didn't matter because I bled in her fucking water. Like, it was bad, man. Like, we was watching.
Well, she didn't bleed on you, so.
We was watching the world. Well, shit, I was about to say something nasty. But she didn't even get the fucking opportunity to bleed on a nigga. I'm like, God damn. Like, that was a fuck up. That was a fuck up. That was one of them things where it was just like, I mean, I also been on, decent college too when I bought some shit. I'm messing with this one, Chicken College. Went to Perkins of Edinburgh.
Perk.
Yep, went out there chilling. Nigga ain't got a lot of money.
Yeah.
I went to Perkins and whatnot. We went Dutch. I ain't give a fuck. And she was with the shits. Then we get back, and she was like, oh, we can't do nothing. I'm on my period. I forgot. I was like, oh, we can do something. I said, bitch, you could do something if you really wanted to.
If you were so kind.
Yeah, if you wouldn't. Well, what does that do for me? I'm like, you know what? I'll talk to you tomorrow. Fuck all that. Those are two. Those are two. Huh?
You ever talk to her again?
Yeah, I hit it later.
All right.
Yeah. yeah.
153.
When she was over. So leads us directly into my man's life lesson for the day. Why the fuck does this shit make so much fucking noise?
Because it's sticky.
Somebody's ready to go out. Somebody's ready to hit these fucking streets.
The streets are calling my name. The streets are calling my name.
Outside is the fuck open.
Nigga.
Give us a life lesson, nigga. A high-ass life lesson.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
I was told by a doctor not to tell this story to anybody else. But I also told them that I'm a co-host of the podcast. So I was going to tell this story on
Someday,
podcast.
somehow.
Not the injury story. Oh man.
Yes, I am.
Oh my God. Listen to this shit here.
Wasn't any sexual shit going on with this one. I'm an asshole. I can own my shit. Week and a half ago was getting ready for my daughter's prom. So, her mother damn near had us doing renovations in that motherfucker. So cleaning the lab up, this, that, and other. Finishing up with my shelf, everything, almost done. I peep. Then Mickey decided he wanted to try to run up on my motherfucking hookah.
Who's Mickey, good brother? Who's Mickey?
Mickey, that little motherfucking mouse, and ain't nobody inviting my motherfucking house, you did?
Oh, Lord.
So, I just happened to have a pack of some pins.
You had a mouse on your hookah?
Yo, this motherfucker ran up in my hookah jar. Because it's still, I have it in the carrying cage and shit, right?
I think it was like, oh, you ain't got none of that blueberry mint, nigga.
No, he went up on the rigs and those shit, or the bongs.
Uh-huh.
He went up on the motherfucking hookah.
Uh-huh.
He wasn't ready for that other shit. But either way, he wasn't supposed to be on that shit. So I stabbed at him a couple times, and he got ballsy as shit. So this nigga fuck around and jumped out at me. Not realizing a motherfucking mouse, but not realizing that my motherfucking pin was strong. So I backhanded the shit out of this motherfucker.
Is that what happened to your finger?
Oh, chill, listen, this is exactly what the fuck happened. Yeah, I tell no lie. I backhanded the shit out this motherfucker onto my futon and shit. Right? And he bounced up. And the nigga in me just kicked in for some reason. And so I started wailing on this motherfucker like it was a nigga.
the mouse.
I'm dead
He was
ass.
fighting the mouse in his
So,
back.
I got like 2-3 good pops off that motherfucker, right? Before he fuck around and popped up off and, you know what I mean, fuck around, fell on the ground. I tried to stop that motherfucker, he rolled out. Right?
And they got away.
Before I fuck around and realized why he was bouncing, because what he was bouncing up on is what my dumb ass was punching the fuck up on, besides for hitting him. I was hitting him, but I was hitting and making his ass bounce off this motherfucking fly zapper bug ratchet.
What the hell is wrong with you? You know what? You
I
gotta.
literally ripped my knuckle off. The doctor said, I want to stitch it closed, but there is nothing there to stitch closed.
So I went to his house the next day, and the fucking skin was still on the bug zapper that he lost. The knuckle skin is still on the bug zapper.
2 spots.
Disgusting.
Listen.
All this shit from
I went toe-to-toe with
I
Mickey.
need you to
Listen,
stop smoking so much.
I wasn't even high at the time.
Wait a minute, no, this
That's
is
the crazy.
this is what you call smoking too damn much.
I would have paid good money to see him
see that
fighting
shit.
a mouse.
Fighting the mouse on the bug zapper.
Yo, the funniest shit was
He had nerve to be talking bad
when
to him too.
I
Like,
came-
pussy ass nigga, fuck out
Hey, I was. You know me, I was talking shit. Now that's when I talk shit. When I'm whipping ass, I'm talking shit. That's what
Yo, the mouse left though, man. He ate that shit and rolled.
I think I ate that shit. He ate that shit. And I ain't seen that motherfucker in that bitch since either.
Y'all, and so his stepson come up to me and say, "Hey, he's like, oh, he took an L to the mouse." He said the mouse ate the shots, got up and left. He was like,
Oh my goodness.
he said that nigga had to go to the hospital. The mouse still in the crib chilling and shit.
Shit, that motherfucker relocated to next door. He ain't in my crib no more.
Oh my god.
I brought the cat down.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
I went and found the cat like, listen, pussy, you gotta chill back here for a little while. Get your shit all through here. Let his motherfucker know he's not walking back here either. You know, just like he not walking
There
other
is
places.
something wrong with you.
So,
This
life
nigga's
lesson, do
crazy.
not let the inner
This
nigga
nigga's
in you
crazy, yo.
come out and decide you want to rumble. And see, the fucked up, like I had book bags, I had a whole bunch of shit on my
Nigga, I don't even
futon.
give a fuck was around. You was rumbling the mouse though.
Yo, when I came out and
You
I
said the
realized
nigga-
my finger was fucked up and was leaking, when I opened the door to come out, Melinda's like, "You all right? What's going on? What happened?" She was scared as shit. Like, what the fuck was you fighting? She thought I think she thought I fucked up one of the dogs. I think.
Yo,
But-
you fighting the fucking mouse,
Yeah,
man.
like, listen, don't be, get you a cat, yo. Don't be acting like a nigga like my dumb ass did, and decide you want fucking, especially unless you know the shit that you know what I mean, that you pimp smack him onto, is soft and you know what I mean, it won't fight back too. You know what I mean?
I can't breathe.
You gotta get real lucky to beat a mouse too.
Yo, listen, I caught that motherfucker at least 3 times.
But that nigga, he won because he got away.
No, he didn't win. He ran. He ran. Nigga, listen. He jumped at me. I smacked
You
that
say
nigga.
Logan stop running?
Listen, that motherfucker ran. Fuck that shit. He ain't win. That nigga hard ass. He ain't stay there and fight.
All right.
That nigga won that, bro.
Oh wow.
Nah.
One round. Listen.
Listen.
First he lunged at you. He started it.
Yeah.
He came at your neck like fuck out of here, nigga. What you
Hey,
talking
he
about?
thought I was pussy or some
Fuck out of
shit.
here, nigga.
Nah, he thought I was pussy. He
Let
thought I
me-
wasn't
let
no
me-
pussy
Let me
here.
ask you a question. When he lunged at you, did you jump back a little bit?
Nah. Nigga, that motherfucking pimp shit came. Pow! What the fuck is wrong with you, nigga?
He backhanded him.
Yo, and I went right nigga mode, yo.
Teeing off on a mouse is the fucking funniest
Did you
shit
not hear this?
in
the
the
zapper when you
history
was
of
hitting
the
it?
world.
Nah.
man.
Yo, the fucked up shit is I broke a piece on it. So, like, later on, when I did press the joint on, it just, my leg just...
It was just sizzling your skin. It was sizzling the skin
my
that was
skin
left
and blood.
over.
My skin and blood that was left.
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ,
And
man.
on that note,
On that note, yo,
Only
I don't
me.
even know how many of y'all can even apply that life lesson. Just don't fight mice. I don't even get it. I shouldn't have to tell grown people not to fight a mouse, but here we are.
Hey,
don't fight a mouse.
Let me leave y'all.
Hey,
Let me-
like the boy said on
Right.
motherfucking Eat Bad Boys 2.
Right.
Just like the devil, the mouse is not welcome in my house.
Yeah, them niggas
Bye.
died. Them niggas died in that
Bye.
same scene though. And you left for the hospital in that same scene.
I ain't leave
All right.
the hospital.
Yo,
What's our
I went to
what's
care.
our Crusher goals?
Go
quote
give y'all
today?
a little bit of Crusher goals with my ashy vocal cords for the day. All right, check this out.
Shannon, his vocal cords need some lotion.
It's disgusting.
So is folk.
The universe. Let me read my shit. The universe is totally freaking. What is it? This is crazy.
You want me to read it?
No, I got you.
You sure?
The universe is totally
Put your glasses
freaking
on so you
out.
see.
Shut up. Shut up. The universe is totally freaking out about how awesome you are. It's got you wrapped up in a warm gorilla hug of adoration. It wants to give you everything you desire. That is from Jen Sincero.
That makes me kind of nervous.
It makes me a little horny.
It depends on if the gorilla hugs from the front or from the back.
Thank you, universe.
If it's from the front, we might be able to get with that.
Yo. Let me give a shout out to the Spotify listeners, Apple Podcast listeners, Google Podcast listeners, Stitcher listeners, SoundCloud listeners, Anchor listeners,
Home team.
and the YouTube viewers. The fuck was that? Get with us on IG at Mr._KnowItAll_pod. Facebook fan page, Mr. Know It All Podcast fan page. And please send us all your fuckery, duckery, and schmuckery to the Gmail account at MrKnowItAllPod@gmail.com.
See y'all on the fan page.
MrKnowItAllPod@gmail.com. But now it's time to say goodbye to all my Negro friends.
Hey there.
And on behalf of my co-host,
Yep.
R. Ryder,
Hey!
Kellie Q, I am Mr. Know It All.
Peace!
But y'all already know
hair
that
grease.
because
I ain't got none, so bald head grease.
y'all know this, but every
When
week
it's too
I
hot right
always,
now?
every week,
So
you
a
know what
sweat grease.
this nigga's wildin'. Every week I tell them the same thing because they cannot forget.
You must always remember.
And you must always remember.
Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. You're cool. And fuck you, I'm out.